még a 110 kg-ban, tehát a nehéz súlyban lett olimpiai bajnok Leonid Taranyenko, aki 34 esztendős volt a nyáron. Nagyon hosszú pályafutás áll már mögötte, hiszen 1972-ben kezdett el a súlyemeléssel foglalkozni 16 évesen, és azóta már 18 évet húzott le ebben a sportágban. Most már világbajnokként jöhet ki, de nagyon-nagyon régen volt ő világbajnok. 1980-ban az olimpián. Az a verseny akkor világbajnokságnak is számított. 195-öt teljesített Taranyenko. Aztán Moszkva után nagyon nehéz évek következtek, rengeteg betegséggel, rengeteg kórházban eltöltött hónappal, néha még a veséje miatt a halál szélére is került. 5 évig nem volt visszatérés, aztán 1985-ben jött vissza, és azóta viszont gyakorlatilag az elmúlt év kivételével minden évben szerepelt vagy egy EB-n, vagy
rakja folyamatosan lapokat, ez is egy komoly megterhelés, nem hogy még egy embernek ezt megcsinálni.
11 kg-mal, egész pontosan 11 kg-mal kevesebb ez a súly, mint pontosan 2 évvel ezelőtt, amit kilökött Taranyenko, a 266-ot, és ezzel tartja ma a világcsúcsot. Itt most tehát 255-tel szeretné befejezni a szereplését a budapesti VB-n. Az utolsó gyakorlata a világbajnokságnak. 5 kg-mal több, mint 2,5 másra. Írtózatos ereje van. És nagyon köszönjük, Tavaris Taranyenko, nagyon köszönjük.
Ezért a lökésen érdemes volt megvárni az ólomsúly végét feltétlenül. Itt az ismétlésnél főleg lehet látni, hogy bedobja, mennyire hajlik a rúd, és a kilökésnél, tehát mikor megindítja a kilökést, akkor kell figyelni. Mennyire lágy, és nagyon nehéz tartani. Nem csak a súlynak a tömege, hanem ezt a látságot is ellensúlyozni.
És hogyha 6 gyakorlatot nem is csinált, mert csak 5-ször jött ki, de az az 5 jó volt, és amikor azt hittem, hogy ennél nagyobb csoda nincs, hogy Botev 50 kg előnnyel nyerte a 110 kg-ot, hát kérem szépen,
Alex Kurlovich as the Soviet Union, and he is just getting ready to take his 3rd attempt in the snatch. That's Alex Kurlovich on stage now, and this is his 3rd attempt in the snatch. Actually, Kurlovich is one of the smaller men in the competition. He's only I say, he's 130.6 kilograms, so he's not a very big man by these standards, and he's attempting a snatch of 205 kilograms. He's 205 kilograms. And these is team coaches. So, yes, successful. Yes, that's a good snatch. Good snatch, made it look easy. 205 kilograms. That's 205 kilograms for Kurlovich.
So, meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, wir machen eine Pause von 10 Minuten. Wir sehen uns dann gegen 14 Uhr hier wieder zur Fortsetzung des Wettbewerbes im weitarmigen Stoßen. We will have a break of 10
no more
minutes.
lifters in the competition, so Kurlovich is now the gold medal winner in the snatch section. this is the lift in replay. Perfect position for the snatch. Good lift, Kurlovic. 205 kilograms. Time, and it's increased his own lift from 237.5 to 250. That's an extra 12.5 kilograms. He's very confident. Mind you, the last lift did look easy. He did make it look easy. Yes, easy. Easy, yes. Yes. Now that was terrific. 250 kilograms.
Bitte 242,5 Kilo auflegen für den dritten Versuch von Manfred Nerlinger, Deutschland.
So Manfred Nerlinger is now going to try the same lift. That's 250 kilograms. This is Kurlovic coming on stage now. He doesn't look anywhere near the size of Alexei, and yet he's lifting very similar weights to Alexei when he was world. The weight is 262.5 kilograms. 262.5 kilograms. No. No, that was a no lift at 262.5 kilograms for Kurlovic. However, it doesn't alter the medal positions.
Meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, haben sicher großartige Weltmeisterschaften gesehen, die heute ihren Abschluss gefunden haben.
So we have now
Mein sehr geschätztes Publikum,
the Soviet lifter Kurlovic in the position of 3 gold medals. That's in the snatch, the clean and jerk, and the total. And that leaves, but I'm afraid that's all we have.
Beside him, of course, the great Alexeyev with more than 80 world records to his credit, but now the master guiding the pupils. Kurlovic coming in to lift for a 3rd time, having successfully lifted in the snatch 195 and 200 kilos, with his great rival Taranenko having failed the first lift but successfully lifted 187.5 kilos, but looking very uncomfortable in the process. But Kurlovic, so far so good. Wonderful audience here, and that looks good enough to me. Arms just locked out there, and I think he'll get 3 white lights for that. And that gives him a massive advantage. There you are, 205 kilos the advantage, and his body weight considerably lower than Taranenko. To work for this. just gets the bar and the body underneath it corrected. And the 31-year-old has a commanding lead as we now look forward to the second phase of the competition. Really good lift there by Kulovac, and he's put pressure on just about everyone. I hate to say it, but I think that the work that he's done in this first phase has put the gold medal beyond mostly everybody else. I think we'll need a big surprise in the jerk to see it taken away from him. So now Kulovac, the third and final lift. He's quite simply destroyed the rest of the field. Alexeyev with a wry smile on his face. But what's he going to go for? 2:45 achieved, a total of 4:50 at the moment. And he's not going to take a long time about it, that's for sure. $250 for a total of 4:55. Well, he started the lift. And a brilliant finale by Kulovac for the United team. Well, 2-1, but that's good enough. He may not be happy about that. There's quite a few in the hall, as you can hear, think that he ought to be given 3 whites. And once again, the men in the red jackets go into a huddle. There's been rather a lot of that, rather too much today. With 250 kilos, and this is how he did it. Really exploding out. Now watch this final phase. All the power through the body. For the right arm, maybe not. It's very difficult to tell, quite honestly, from that angle. But a total of 455, and with it, a second gold medal, underlining his supremacy at this 110 kilo plus category. To Kurlovic to try and increase his own world best. This amazing man, Olympic gold in '88 and '92 in the 110 kilo category. Lifted a total of 472.5 kilos when he won his first championship. He first took part in a weightlifting competition when he was 11. And when he weighed 40 kilos, he lifted 100. That's the pedigree. And a world record for Kurlovic, 205, and with it, a 5-kilo advantage in his quest for the overall championship. The man who didn't go to Melbourne and thereby relinquished his world title last year, very much back. Again, a superb position, establishing the center of gravity and the balance, following a very good movement to initially put that bar over his head. It's Kurlovic to come in first, 253 kilos to regain his world record, and with it the lead. And what that would mean is that Chemurkin would then have a number of decisions. He'd have to lift more to take the clean and jerk title, but how much more? Would he go for that, or would he go for glory? First of all, though, Kurlovic. He's lifted 247 and a half this year. But this is the day when it matters. Oh, it's good. It's a very good chuck, and it's a very good lift. Kurlovic absolutely delighted. And the master has now thrown the gauntlet down to the pupil. Look at that bar bend with all that weight. Now, to win the clean and jerk, it means that Chemurkin need only lift 255. But remember,
in tune. So now back with the big Russian, his second attempt, 197.5. Remember his opening round lift at 190. Up 7.5 kilos now. Very good indeed. Just look at that, the master. European champion, 3 white lights for Andrei Chemurkin. What an incredible competitor this man is. Ranked #1 in the world at the moment, and with that sort of performance, easy to see why. So much power and technique. Brilliant. As the European champion now comes out, just taking his time. This is Andrei Chemurkin. His opening lift, 235 kilos. Chemurkin, the world record holder, with a lift of 253.5. And there, the second attempt, 245 on the bar. And these other lifters are really pushing this big Russian right to the limit. And he did look easy. Look at that. A real powerhouse, Andrei Chemurkin. 3 white lights and 245 kilos. So a lift to go. Just look at that, kept the rhythm going. And a tremendous lift. Good through the jerk there.
So, reigning world champion Chemerkin deciding to take 197.5, taking a very cautious but successful lift. So he now goes into the lead and still has one lift remaining. So we now wait to see what Weller and Botev want for their second attempts. I would think the bar will be going so this is it, the last lift of this Olympic Games. We've already seen 18 world records. Can this big Russian, on his last attempt, steal gold from Weller? The last lift of the competition. This for gold. And a new world record. Well, he's cleaned it, and he looks good, needs to steady. And there it is! And what a way to finish an Olympic Games. Chemerkin, the Russian, has taken it from Weller on the last lift. 260 kilos, that's 6.5 kilos over the existing world clean and jerk record. And there he is. 457.5 kilos in the total. So Weller's going to have to be satisfied with the silver this time. Botev with the bronze. But this is the Olympic champion, Andrei Chemerkin of Russia. 260 kilograms. What a way to finish. And this crowd really have been treated to some of the best weightlifting I've ever seen. And Kurlovich congratulates him. And Roddy Weller just stands there and is probably wondering to himself, what do I need to do? He broke the world record, and it still wasn't enough to win gold. The Germans thought that Weller had it, but this man, Chemerkin, had different ideas. And there it is, the heaviest weight ever lifted by a human being. And the man deciding to be happy with the silver medal on the snatch. Perhaps being happy with this because he knows that his superiority is in the clean and jerk. So I think he's just using this lift to get as close to Weller as possible, so that he has the minimum to make up in the second lift.
Well, it looks good. Need to wait for confirmation from the referees. And it is good. So Chemurkin and Weller both on 200 kilos. But of course Weller taking the gold medal by virtue of lighter body weight. So with the gold medal won on the snatch, Weller now opting to increase the weight to but they've now settled with an enormous weight of 262.5 kilos. A success at this will obviously be a new world record on the clean and jerk and a new world record on the total. So the situation is, if Chemurkin succeeds with this lift, he will go back into the lead with a new world record on the clean and jerk and a new world record on the total, meaning that Ronnie Weller will have to take the same weight and of course Weller would win on lighter body weight. So this for a world record and the lead for Chemurkin. Oof, good clean. Now the jerk. Well, he's done it. There it is, a new world record for Chemurkin. The world record on the clean and jerk, world record on the total, and of course he now takes the lead. But of course there's still one attempt remaining, and that attempt is Ronnie Weller's.
Incredible new world record on the clean and jerk.
So we now wait to see if Weller can win the competition on his final lift.
By 2.5 kilograms.
Well, both men increasing the poundages. The weight settling at a new world record of 262.5. Chemurkin
is quite fascinating indeed. He's got 195 Skibanis, he's the light man. So Chemurkin now, the biggest of the lot, 197 and a half. Which of course would,
yeah, this to regain the lead.
Regain the lead, but still remember that Rodanyan has a lift to come, as has the other Armenian, Danilyan. And the stage and the platform shake. It's probably lucky this is the last competition. I think Chemurkin's destroyed a bit of woodwork in his time.
Well, that's the lead for now anyway.
Of course, the Armenians
so Chemurkin having to repeat the 2-4, and this is annoying from the spectators' view because it's taken one of his attempts away.
Yes.
You know, I would have liked to have seen him attempt the world record.
Well, he still could do it, but it would be a huge... I mean, the problem he's got now is that, OK, if he takes the 240...
that's going to give him 437. He's got to take a huge jump of 27.5 kilos if he wants to break the total record.
I mean,
in fact, 30 kilos if he wants to break the total record.
Suggesting that Vardanyan may well not come out and take his third lift, in which he'd have the freedom to go whichever way. Get it right this time, please. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, let's wait and see. Yeah, so he's world champion. And the question is, what is he going to take for the final lift in this World Weightlifting Championships? Is he going to go for a world record? Well, surely he's not taking 242.
But he's got 240. .437.5, so it's well below his ability. He certainly can't take 242.5 because it'd be a complete waste of time. It's a question whether he's really got it in him.
Yes, I mean, I think he's either going to finish there or he's going to go for the world record.
I mean, I think if he's... yes, he's called it a day. I think he's fed. Guess who? The policeman from Russia.
Yes, this platform needs to be strong to take him and the weight, doesn't it?
Yeah. Don't know if his wife's here, Olga. He's got a young son, 5 years old now, Ivan. And his father, also called Ivan, looks after the responsibility for massaging this big man into top condition. Oh. Pick that up like a paper.
Yes, and he's being more sensible, he's being more conservative. If you remember in previous competitions, he started light, taking big jumps. In this competition, just taking small jumps, trying to keep in there with the leaders of the field, knowing that his great strength is in the clean and jerk.
Mind you, because of his immense body weight, he's only in third place. It's still Jabba for Qatar, ahead of Vardanyan of Armenia, then Chemurkin of Russia, all three on 200. And the next man in line is Krasilny. The expression against Chemurkin, 400 pounds and 28 and a half stone.
Yeah, so it just shows you that all that extra weight doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to lift much more.
Now he's got a minute, so he might as well take his time and get it right.
So this, the last chance to deny Jabba
the overall title. Chemurkin having to work, going to work. Now we'll find out what he's made of. Can he do it? Yes, he can. So often he's won titles without having to be pushed a little bit, but today he has been pushed.
Yes, and you've got to give it to him. Was under pressure. So the big man, on this occasion anyway, takes the gold medal.
But it is incredible, isn't it? He's only 2.5 kilos ahead of the man from Qatar. Now what happens now? Because we did say that technically in the wings are Weller and Vardanyan, but surely they're not going to come out. No, Chemurkin is the world champion. He's confirmed on the screen, as you can see, and he retains his super heavyweight world championship. Won it in 1995,